So what's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Benoit Conflict Sports. We checking back in with y'all.
What was up with your boy Baker? Conflict Sports.
Wow, this ain't the boot is Eazyana, conflict of sports. We back for another week, here, man. You know, another episode. Warriors. Oh, my bad. I ain't know if we wanted to start like that or what. My bad. But
Run, talk your shit. Man, look at my dog on the AT&T commercial. Wow, Mellow.
good, man. What we got, man?
I know you. I know you ain't just seeing that AT&T commercial.
Nah, I ain't just seen it.
Oh,
I ain't just seeing it. I just get shout my boy out on the show. It's the first time it ran on the show. And his daddy and his daddy on a commercial. Now, what they gonna say about that?
well, you know he had to be in the commercial.
Dame in a boxing commercial.
Yeah, I seen that. Throwing them them little light ass punches.
So, man, what y'all want to get in? What y'all want to start first, man? I mean, we got the playoff. We got the lottery pick was last night. I don't know if y'all watched that.
I ain't even watch a lottery, dog. I'm mad about that. I missed that one, dog. I wasn't feeling good yesterday.
I was just looking at it to see, who would get the number one pick.
Man, I didn't want to even know that. I just wanted to know what pick we was gonna get, and I'm happy. The length we went in the playoffs, and to get a top 10 pick, man, like shit, look like sports gonna be nice in Louisiana next season.
Yeah,
You know, like football, basketball. You know, it's looking on the bright side. You know, but the Pelicans got the 8th pick. You know, so I think that's I don't even know who they got coming out, but I mean, shit, top 10. You know.
Yeah, a lot of these guys that's coming out. I don't know. They got one guy. You know what I'm saying? That's Baker. Baker Kinfolk.
Okay.
You already know.
Okay.
You already know.
What's his name?
You already know.
Jabari
Smith Jr. You gotta throw the junior on that.
Got the junior on there, you know. And
yeah, his pops played for LSU back in the day. They won SEC championship. No, it was the championship or the conference. I think they won their division. I know they won their division. I don't remember what the actual ranking was for the tournament. I'm not sure about that, but we used to always go to them games, man. And he got drafted and he ended up playing for Sacramento. He had ended up playing for Sacramento. But him and Stromae Swift played together. Him and Stromae was killing shit at LSU. Him and his daddy. So I was kind of shocked he let him go to Auburn because he was an LSU head, but whatever's best for the youngin.
He's still a Tiger.
Yeah, whatever best for the youngin. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely, I remember, man, watching the videos and stuff whenever he was younger and always just reaching out to Jabari, telling him, throw me some drills for little Chris. And he will go back and forth, tell me some stuff. But it's just crazy how that dude went from, I remember him practicing with his daddy on Facebook, he's showing it, then AAU, then being ranked as a high schooler, then going to college and beasting the name of the headline and not going to the draft. It's like that shit went like that. Like that shit flew by. But the good thing about that too, like, is a lot of people that know, like, whenever you got a dad that went to the NBA, whether the career was good in the NBA or bad, they know all the tricks and trades to get to that level because they done been to that level. So he did everything from youth all the way up to the point to where it's time to get him to the draft. And that man name mentioned, like they mentioned him on that. Yeah. Like he a hot name, So 9 times out of 10, he gonna get in there. He gonna do his thing. Hell of a player, bro.
Yeah,
hell of a player.
He's gonna be a top 3 pick, potential top 3 pick. So.
Oh yeah, well, shit, that's love right there.
Yeah. But playoffs been very interesting, man. You got some a very, very, very interesting situation. man, I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what happened to the Phoenix Suns.
Say,
You
my
know,
bad. Not wait before we
that was Phoenix was, I had picked Phoenix to be in the Western Conference Finals. You know, I don't know what happened in that game 7, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That was the first time I watched a game, and the first thing I'm thinking to myself is, hey, bro, this looked like a Vegas game. Like, that's my thoughts. I'm not even gonna lie. Watching an NBA team score just 27 points in the first half of an NBA game, like that didn't sit right with me. that didn't sit right with me. Now, I'm not saying that, that's what actually happened, but that's what I thought about watching the NBA game and seeing an NBA team just put up 27 points in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these teams beat themselves, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The only team I could really say that like real like grind to the last, like is Memphis. You know what I'm saying? But turnovers, bro. Like turnovers. It's too many turnovers. Even for the Warriors, like I said, I go back to the Grizzlies. Like, man, the Warriors almost, you know what I'm saying, not be where they at right now.
Yeah.
Because of turnovers. So I mean, I don't really know how many turnovers that the Suns had that game, but I can guarantee you they had some turnovers, which is why they only had 20-some points in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
But you also had your big three for the Suns. I don't know what happened.
They lost. This is this is what
I don't know what happened.
I'm about to tell you right now. I'm about to tell you what it is. They were tied. It burnt out. They tied.
Yeah.
It burnt out. Like,
yeah.
And watching them games, I said that around game 5, I think it was. I said that. I said, bro, if the Suns don't like get no rest or the Suns don't beat, I would say, man, or I would say if the Suns beat Dallas, if the Suns would have beat Dallas, they wouldn't have beat the Warriors. The Warriors got too much energy for them. Warriors would have ran them up and down the court. Them boys tied, you know what I'm saying? So I figure, like that Dallas is that's the best fit for us energy wise to give the Warriors a good run. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be easy just to beat Dallas, but I don't know, man.
But to lose the way they lost.
Yeah, at home.
Game 7.
At home.
In a game 7. Like, bro, like that's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing, bro. Like, and it's like, for CP3 is like, man, that, you know what I'm saying, that window is like very slim now. It's like very slim now.
So, right.
And you know what's crazy? That man and well, he not in the playoffs no more. So we can throw other playoff names that's not in other players that's not in the playoffs now, because we're talking about a team that's not in the playoffs. He had a chance to go with somebody that probably could have got him to the finals where he wanted to be at. But he was like, I think that's whenever he joined Houston. Man. I want to say when they joined Houston and they beat the shit out of the Cavs. You remember when they beat the shit out of the Cavs when he first went to Houston? and they interview. I'm talking about them boys beat the shit out of the Cavs. I was looking like them motherfuckers might be on something like I'm talking about they had LeBron out there looking. I was like, God damn, Harden was on, he was on. I was like, man, look at this shit. And they asked him about that. He was like, yeah, it's good for those guys. They got what they got going on over there. Like saying, like, fuck them boys. Now look at y'all. And he signed that fucking contract. He could have went somewhere. But I like the way he did it, though. He's staying true to what he want to stay true to. And you know what's crazy? They might have just had a bad season. I mean, not season, bad playoff series, bad game. But they had a bad game at the wrong time.
They was tired, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They had a bad game at the wrong time. So I'm not gonna count them out.
But everybody
with
talking about Chris Paul.
But I'm about to say with
Booker. But Booker at?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And then the crazy thing about that is now that Luka is starting to develop into his own, like he getting deeper and deeper. Like every year he gets deeper in the playoffs. It's gonna get to a point to where if he play it right, how he's supposed to, it's gonna be tough for somebody coming out. It's gonna be tough for it, man. That man serious, man.
Look,
that man serious, man.
Look, we can't sit here and act like we surprised, bro.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised at his confidence right now. His confidence is what got me.
Luka was doing this to grown men overseas. This dude has won championships. He's won championships and MVPs overseas in the Euro League.
Right.
So, but I'm saying I'm talking about confidence wise. I knew he was a sharpshooter, but now it's starting to come together as an NBA player to where he's starting to look like they're starting to call this man like Larry, like they talking like this man Larry Bird, you know?
Dirt.
That's a good name. That's a good name to be in. Like that's a good pot to be in. That's a good pot.
But
Dirk was nice though, but Dirk ain't had no shot like that.
But that goes, you know what I'm saying?
What?
A 3-point shot like that? Or deep like that? Deep?
Dirk?
The way that man shoots deep. Now, when I think of Dirk, I think of them. I think of them fire ass. I think about them fire ass mid ranges with them leaning back. Man, that's what I think of when I think of Dirk.
Dirk will pull up, boy, and blow your eyes out.
Yeah, bro, you can't disrespect Dirk like that.
Bro,
no, I'm not. I didn't mean that to be no disrespect.
But Dirk would blow your eyes out with a 3-point line.
If y'all took that as disrespect, took that as disrespect, I did not mean to disrespect y'all. I apologize.
What?
But I do not. When I think of people that's gonna pop my eyes out, as far as like that, Dirk wasn't on my radar. You can't get mad at me because Dirk wasn't on my radar for that.
Oh, you look at stuff. Go look it up. Go look. You like to look up stuff. Go look up.
I watched that man play.
Dirk, put your eyes out.
Dirk was.
I watched that man play.
And you watch Dirk put eyes out. Oh, and you watch him beat your Lakers, huh?
I never said.
You watch him beat your Lakers, huh?
No, that wasn't the Lakers at that time. He beat Miami.
Oh,
he beat Miami.
My bad. You know who he beat though.
That was Miami. That was Miami days, not the Lakers.
No, he did.
That year he beat Kobe.
Oh, all right, yeah. That's
Yeah, that's the same season. They beat a young OKC team. They beat the Lakers. Who else they beat?
Yeah, they beat the Lakers when the Lakers was back-to-back champions.
So,
they knocked the Lakers off that year. That Dallas people be talking shit about that Dallas team. That Dallas team was tough. That Dallas team. They be tripping. They be the Dallas beat this. Man, Dallas beat the back-to-back champions, and they beat the hottest team in the NBA.
Listen,
but this Dallas team right here, we got to give credit to Jason Kidd, bro, because Jason Kidd got these dudes playing with confidence. Former player for Dallas Mavericks, he was on that championship team when he was on that team in 2011. So, and he got Luka. Luka is Luka. You know what I'm saying? Luka is Luka. It don't take much for Luka to play his game.
Right, man.
But now he got a coach. He got a coach who was one of the best point guards to play in the league. You know what I'm saying? So now he you know what I'm saying? He's getting, that knowledge from Jason Kidd. So his confidence on a different level. You know what I'm saying? You got shooters around Luka. Now you got, you got players like Spencer Dinwiddie, Jalen Brunson. Like these dudes, balling. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Brunson then turned it up a notch. Spencer Dinwiddie, he doing, we know what he can do. You know what I'm saying? He did it in Brooklyn. Before Kyrie them got there, he was doing it in Brooklyn. So, Yeah, so this Mavericks team, this Mavericks team got like, I say they have a little bit of that same recipe as the 2011 team. They got that same kind of recipe. But big ups to
I
Dallas.
just had to go see. I know I wasn't tripping.
Well,
no, I know I wasn't tripping. So I just want to make sure I wasn't tripping. I went and look up Dirk Nowitzki points per game for his career. He only averaged 20 points per game. I mean, he's shooting lights out, but that's what I thought. I know I wasn't tripping when I thought about it. Like the ball's that's not the same thing. He's shooting, but he's not shooting. Like he gonna shoot, but y'all on that whole. Y'all made it seem like I disrespect that man. I know I wasn't tripping. I remember what I watched. He gonna shoot it on the edge, but man, Dirk wasn't no fucking no 25, 26 points per game.
Man, you crazy.
Average. That man averaged his career 20 points. I just looked the numbers up. Look the numbers up. Tell me if I'm tripping.
But man, that's out the whole career, man. You're not about to sit here and tell me, man, this man.
The highs he had, and I'm happy you said it because I knew you was gonna say that. I looked it up.
I say everything. No, say everything.
All right. The average. All right. The highest average season he had was 25. 25 points per game for a season. That was the highest. Right? Luka had 3 seasons to 27 and higher. And he just started.
All right. Well,
so I'm not no
beginning of his career. How you gonna compare that?
No, I'm saying.
No, so 3 years. So 3 years versus what? 3 years versus what? Versus
not,
18, 20 years? Of course.
But I'm comparing. I'm saying based off of how
talk to me when Luka retire. Talk to me when Luka retire, man.
But you're not
you talking about a retired basketball player versus a 3-year player. How you gonna compare that?
You want to compare?
If Luka retire, if Luka retired today, of course his career numbers will be way higher than Dirk. Of course.
So you want to compare the first 3 years and the first 3
years?
Man,
let's compare careers. Holler at me when
I really wasn't comparing.
When it's over. Because listen,
I really wasn't comparing
like that. The NBA is
like
listen.
It's a shooting
game. It's a shooting game. The NBA
is a shooter.
It's a shoot, man. The game wasn't like that when Dirk was playing. You know the game wasn't like that when Dirk was playing, man. Why you gonna mention
that?
Come on, man. No,
but if the game was like that right now, Dirk was a 5, man.
Man, Dirk, man, boy, shoot, man. Dirk will be shooting from fucking half court if Dirk was playing right now.
Fuck no.
Blowing niggas' eyes out.
Boy, Dirk, man, ball wouldn't shoot
from fucking half court, man.
Man, no, that man was not shooting from. I don't know what Dirk. You probably edited that man.
1-on-1, I'm taking Dirk over Luka.
You edit that man. You edit that man's stats on 2K or something for that man to be shooting half court.
Look, Luka just shot. What happened? Boom! You watching the game?
I'm not. You talking about the game that's on now?
Yeah, well, because you talking about Luka. So
I can pull a game up when Dirk was shooting.
Curry.
How about them Celtics in Miami Heat?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Miami showed them boys that they was men.
Like Shaq said.
That's what happened.
Like Shaq said, Jimmy Butler won't score 40 points. He can score 40 points.
Yeah, it's Jimmy. What you think his name? Jimmy Buckets just came out somebody just made that up. It's Jimmy Buckets.
Yeah, but guess what, man? It ain't gonna be hard. It ain't gonna be easy going back to Boston, dog.
Oh no! They going to 7. They going to 7.
Well, yeah, Boston would definitely make the adjustments for game 2. Like they going
to 7, and they didn't even have Smart. Smart wasn't even playing.
Yeah, and Al Horford.
Yeah. So that was expected.
But
that boy crip walking. You see stuff that boy gang related.
But Miami, another team, another organization. They find players. They find players, that believe in the system. They buy in with the coaching staff. They play offense, they play defense. You know what I'm saying? Which that's their pride. They take pride in playing defense. Defense turned into offense. You got Coach Spo. been there forever. You know, sometimes he still don't get his coaching credit, you know, for being a hell of a coach. You know, Pat Riley, you know, hell of a owner, GM, you know. So definitely gonna be a good series, you know. Look, the Eastern Conference Finals rematch from in the bubble.
Yeah, from when that boy smacked, when Bam smacked Tatum shit, honed it.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So we got a conference final rematch, you know, and you know, for them young guys in Boston, for Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, you know, this is their third year in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, but shit, they gotta pull it out. They gotta win. Fuck that.
You know, so yeah, man, that's gonna be a good series. Like Big said, man, that series is definitely gonna go 6 or 7. You know, could Miami go back to the finals? You know, for the second year, you know, second time in 3 years. You know, could Boston finally get back to the finals?
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Who I want to see in the finals, based off of what I think will be a more entertaining game, is the Warriors in Miami. And if it don't go the other way, I would rather take Boston and Dallas. Like it gotta be those pairs to me. Like that's the ones that see fit. I would rather see the Warriors go against Miami, and I'd rather see Dallas go against Boston.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It has to go down that way for me. Now if it's Miami and the Mavs, that's gonna be like, all right, that's cool. Like they're gonna have their matches or whatever, but that's gonna be all right. Like I feel like it gotta be, because I look at Golden State now as a veteran team, which they are, and I look at Miami not a veteran team, but they got veteran tendencies because they got a mixture of new faces and veteran players. So I put them in the veteran category as far as just the overall look and the face of the franchise and everything.
They don't have that many new players like Miami. Like this Miami team is basically the same team that went to the finals.
No, I'm talking about tenure. I'm talking about tenured players. Like talking about like Jimmy, old boy from Indiana. What's his name? Man, it was injured, just came back.
Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, Victor. You got Bam. Bam kind of when Bam got drafted.
Oh, Bam's still early in his career, man.
That's what I'm saying. Bam, but he give that veteran type feel. Like Bam don't come off as no under 5-year player, which he probably is, but I look at Bam.
He had that 4-5 year mark.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at Bam like Bam is like, to me, he veteran type. Like you see what I'm saying? Like the way he carries himself. But with Miami, like I just feel like Miami like an older team.
Yeah, but that goes with the coaches, you know what I'm saying? That goes with the coaching staff. You know, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got the OG that's still over there, and that's basically what his role is, you know, to be that old
man, who stepped through the ball
leader of the team, you know, Udonis Haslem. You know, that's what he does, you know what I'm saying? He's that old veteran that's just there just to, you know what I'm saying, just to be that leadership on the team, you know, and keep everything leveled and balanced out, you know.
And the boy got PJ Tucker too.
Yeah.
You know and that's what I'm saying. So whenever you look at it, like that's how I look at them. I feel like it got to be those matchups. If it's gonna be matchups in the finals, I would rather see those two different.
But still, you know, still shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks though. You know, Bucks still, you know, they still had a good season. You know, but
yeah, they didn't lose. They only lost because they was hurt. Like y'all know how I feel about that. When they ain't got their whole team, that's all cool and everything. Them boys gonna be back next year.
You know,
but that goes to show you need to have more than one player that can replace a player. Because they missed Middleton. That man was needed.
Yeah,
that man was needed, but they need somebody that can at least.
You said trade that man though. You said trade that man.
No, I mean trade him. Fuck, if they were to trade him, they'd have got more than one person for him that could have filled that spot. That goes to show you. Without him, when he hit or miss, but he's needed. I'm not saying like he's part of the formula. Like you know how I feel about that. If he part of the recipe as far as your team and he not there, what good is that doing me? And I don't have nobody that's gonna come off the bench that's not even a fraction of what he can give me. That man Giannis had to score damn near 60 again if they was gonna win that series, man.
That just proved that.
Well, he had 200 and he had 200 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they still lost. Come on, man. They need some more people, man. They need some people, man. They need a couple of more 3-point, a couple of more 3-pointers, or whoever didn't show up, get their ass out of there.
Nah, man, them dudes need to step up, man. Boy, I got Grayson Allen over there.
No, that's what I'm saying. All the motherfuckers that didn't step up, get them out of there. If they can't play their role by trade deadline, get their ass out of there. They get another chance.
Chris Middleton value to that team. That's all it did. It proves Chris Middleton value to the Bucks.
Yeah, he part of the formula. That's like not adding flour to a cake. Like, I mean, you gotta have it if that's part of the formula what you making. Yeah. But he ain't the only one that you can add to that formula.
A lot of folks try to act like Chris Middleton is you know what I'm saying? They try to act like his value to that team is not huge. But
who said his value wasn't huge? What people said?
No, I'm just saying. They got a lot of folks that don't believe Chris Middleton, you know what I'm saying, is a big part of that team. But
nah, when you got somebody like Middleton, it take the attention straight off of Giannis. The thing that happened, yeah, he was a big part of that team, but you can't leave him open. But if he off, you ain't gotta stick him. He one of those type of players. If he having an off night, I ain't gonna press him. I want him to shoot and just stop Giannis. But when he's not in the game, y'all know who's getting the ball. Giannis, and that's we talked about this too. I do not like that man taking the ball down court to pass it at the 3-point line to run and to get the ball back again. Get a ball to go in the paint, man. I hate when he do it. He take the ball out, run, get to the 3-point line, pass it to Drew, and then running for a pick and roll or something to get the ball right back to shoot a brick 3-pointer. Like, come on, man. That ain't popping right there, man.
That's where Chris Middleton come in, man. He was their closer last year in the playoffs. Definitely, he closed out the game.
They don't win a ring.
Ooh, that was a good pass.
They don't win that ring without Chris Middleton.
Fuck no, that's part of the recipe. They definitely need that, man.
As you can see, that's why they lost this playoff.
Yeah, they need it. Yeah, he part of it. Yeah, I was gonna say he part of the formula. Part of the formula.
Yeah, but we got. We got to jump on this, a little bit, quick second, dog. You know what I'm saying? As much as we was, we was talking about how Phoenix was embarrassed, but Pat Bell, you know what I'm saying? Pat Bell been on, he been on ESPN, you know what I'm saying? Talking like a big,
he's just marketing
talking like a big dog, bro.
He's just marketing himself, trying to make himself known, and just don't know he a cornball. He's a cone. He's a cone.
Like Damian Lillard jumped on him, Kate Durant, the rant, you know what I'm saying?
JJ Redick put him in his place.
JJ Redick shut him up on ESPN. Danny Green.
I didn't see that JJ Redick. I was looking for what JJ Redick said on. I'm gonna have to go look it up. I've been looking for it.
Yeah, he was just, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about, the Boston and Miami, you know what I'm saying? And he was saying, he was like saying, Jason Tatum and Jimmy Butler, you know what I'm saying? Both, pretty much similar players, big wings, you know what I'm saying? Play both sides of the ball, you know what I'm saying? And when he said that, Pat Bell was like, Jason Tatum played both sides of the ball? Like, trying to say Jason Tatum don't play defense. And JJ Redick was like,
that man.
And JJ Redick was like, did you watch that? Have you been watching the playoffs? Like, yeah. And it's like, yeah, man. It's like, and that dude act like he act like he a defensive player of the year.
That dude just talking. That dude just aggressive. Like that dude just talking. Like, and he just aggressive on the court. Man, that dude talking. We all remember how he reacted last year when the Suns beat them. Chris Paul and them beat it. We remember, which goes to why he's like, we know, dog, you soft. Like, That was a soft move. Like it was just soft, bro. And
Yeah, he just wants to go on ESPN and
like
just talk
he
trash about Chris Paul.
he's Chris Paul is definitely a Hall of Famer, and Pat Bev is not. So that's in the discussion right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, what more I need to say? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean that's
Yeah, boy, you tough here, boy.
like
You tough.
like Danny Green. Like Danny, I think that was Danny Green. He was like, "Boy, you call Chris Paul a cone. Use a cone too. Ain't nobody guarding you. Like who's guarding Pat Beverly?
Nobody.
Who's
He the only person he try to guard people. Nobody
You
never.
feel me?
I ain't never seen nobody like it. We're gonna lock up Pat this game.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody guarding you, man. Like
I ain't never in the history of NBA fan watching basketball. I ain't never heard nobody say, "Man, I gotta watch the game while Pat them coming on."
you feel
And
me?
look, you know what I'm saying? And look, don't get me and look, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I like the energy he played with. You know what I'm saying? I like that he played with that, you know what I'm saying? That energy. You know what I'm saying? He grind his way to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. But man, don't sit there and get on TV. Don't sit there and get on TV and disrespect Chris Paul like you some big dog on defense.
That nigga ride all them superstars' coattail. All the teams he done been to, I think it's safe to say he's had some superstars that he was coattailing. Like the bus, as Charles Barkley called it.
You know what I'm saying? Like Pat Bev. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pat Bev, we ain't forgot. You know what I'm saying? You basically, you know what I'm saying, took out Westbrook. We ain't forget about that.
Westbrook.
Yeah, you remember when he injured Westbrook?
I missed that one. What he did?
Yeah, that's when he was still playing in Houston.
Oh, with the knee, with the knee.
Oh man,
yeah,
with the knee.
He injured. Yeah,
when he dived, he dove at his knee.
Come on.
Yeah,
on purpose too.
We ain't forget about that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just talking about.
He
could have took.
He always do that.
He could have took Chris Paul out with that sucker move, pushing
after
Chris
the game.
You know what I'm saying? Pushing Chris Paul in the back. You
For
know
what?
I'm saying? You could have messed that dude. Could have messed that dude's spine up.
Like you pushed him. Why you ain't confront the man, punch him in the face or something? You pushed the man in the back. Like you pushed him like you're a kid at the playground. Pushed him
down. Yeah, like a sucker.
Oh, you don't talk about my mom. Push the man down. Like instead of going in front of the man, confronting the man, getting in his face, like, what's up? What you said? You know what I'm saying? Like that. You push the man in the back.
Like, yeah. Go get on ESPN talking about, this beat started, this started, when I went to LeBron camp, we played LeBron, and I got a taste of CP3, back then, I crushed it.
Man, nigga must got a mixtape or something coming out, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
what he was doing. Like, he was like, I crushed him. Like, I'm pretty sure you didn't crush Chris Paul
right
at this camp. Like,
I'm pretty sure this man baked you.
But on a cool though, but you see the thing with basketball, dog. Basketball is if it's your day, it's your day.
Nah.
Yeah, and he may have gotten the best. I mean, it happened. You can't tell me that 1-on-1 or 5-on-5 on pickup games, somebody ain't locked Jordan up for at least one game. Jordan probably just came back, and that person that locked him up ain't scored again, but they probably locked him up. Same thing for Kobe. Some of that stuff fuel these players. Some of that stuff for LeBron. Some of that with KD. Like, you gonna back part of being back. That's like a big man not wanting to get dunked on. You're a big man. It's gonna happen. But how many times you gonna block the ball? You know what I'm saying? So you might have locked them up. Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, all right. That's one time. Okay. Let's talk about all them other times when you being macho and stuff like that, then your team lose. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, he focused on the wrong shit, man. Y'all went home just like they went home. Y'all both home, so okay.
Look how happy Look how happy that ball was when they beat the Clippers, man. You swore that ball won a fight. You swore that ball won a championship when they beat the Clippers, man. Ball was acting like they won the NBA championship when they beat the Clippers, man.
Y'all can go ahead and kill this series right here.
No, I think that's over with.
But
Dallas not gonna beat the Warriors.
But how y'all feel about them having conference finals MVPs now?
Should have been.
I think they should have been had that.
Definitely should have been had it.
Yeah, I don't even think it's a bad idea. Some people don't like it because they think it's a lot of trophies.
But it is a finals. You know what I'm saying? It's the conference finals to get to the finals.
Okay, so it's the conference finals. So it's just for the conference. It's just for that conference game.
Each conference. Yeah,
because you think about it, that's a championship. Because really, if you look at the blueprint of the NBA, that's pretty much the two different leagues. That's the two different leagues, like with the NFL.
No, definitely.
So I mean, I understand that. Like you said, it should have been like
MVP,
that.
So you get an MVP. So you got a chance to win as a player. You got a chance to win 3 MVP awards a season.
Yep. The finals MVP, the conference MVP, and the season MVP. That's fire. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah. How y'all feel about the name? How y'all feel about the names? Y'all think that's deserving?
That's proper. I like that. That's the proper names for them awards. Because think about it, some balls is going at it.
What's the name of the awards?
The Larry Bird and the Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson is the West
Conference, and Magic for the West.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that makes.
I think that's fire.
Damn, bro. That would have been nice if the Lakers would have been in the playoffs and the Lakers could have get the Magic Johnson conference finals.
Oh, that's going to happen. That's going to happen just like with Boston. That it's going to end up happening. There's no way that's never going to happen. Like it's going to happen within. I give it within 15 years. Because Boston always within 15 years, Boston always make it like consistently. They've made it to the finals at least one time a decade, at least. Except for the 90s. I think. They ain't making it. They ain't making it in the 90s, huh? They ain't making it in the 90s. Mm-hmm. But I mean, for the most part, they still relevant from way back in the day. So they're gonna make it again. The LA too. That's the two, man. LA and Boston's the two top franchises.
Which I saw a crazy stat the other day, and it basically said, which you could probably say the same thing. You could probably say the same thing for the Lakers if they would have been in it this year. Boston has pretty much been in half of all the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right. They have been in half of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Man, yeah, that series is over. They ain't going to kill this. I ain't gonna watch it no more. That's a wrap. So with the Warriors going through, like I said, I hope Miami come through.
Hey, but this is just game one.
I feel it. They better come with another game plan.
So what's the score?
Think about it.
Them boy down by 20, man.
Minus 2 players, and I think the players they got now is better than the team. This Warriors team is better than the 2015 Warriors or 2016.
The 2014
when they had Durant.
Warriors.
No, the one before Durant.
Oh, I'm about to say you, man. I'm about to say crazy.
The first one.
The first championship.
This team is better than them.
Yeah, it's like that. That's like that 2.0 version of that team.
Better.
Yeah.
Because
he should have shot that.
With the addition of Jordan Poole himself, they didn't have another player like Jordan Poole on that team.
Yeah, they did. That mid-range killer.
Who?
Sean Livingston.
I was about to say Livingston. Livingston was a fool, boy.
Mid-range killer.
Yeah,
but he's not no
Livingston was, but he ain't no Poole. He ain't no Splash.
Yeah,
they wasn't talking about adding him to the Splash Brothers.
Listen here. You got the floaters. You got the pool and you got the splash, brother. So you bring the pool to the party, and then get everybody jump in and splash.
Pool party. You wouldn't hear nobody talking about no Livingston party or nothing. It's a pool party.
Well, no, Livingston was that mid-range killer.
No, okay, not taking nothing away from Sean Livingston. Not taking nothing away from, but he ain't no Jordan Poole, dog. He ain't, and Wiggins. They got Wiggins. You know what I'm saying? Like, who they had back then?
Andrew Bogut.
They had
Bogut.
You feel me? Come on, man. Bogut was for his position. He played it.
Leandro, you had Barbosa. You had Barbosa.
Yeah.
David West.
Definitely. But
what's up, world? This your girl Smiley Love of Smiley Crafts and Theme. And basically I make handmade crafts with resin and epoxy. And I also resell jewelry as well. So follow my Instagram. It's smileycrafts.things, THANGS. And by using FOH podcast, when you DM me, I will take off 15% off your purchase. Thank you.
Team here is, yeah. Man, look, the man boy got Luke on the bench.
And definitely,
they sure trying to come back.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say Warriors go all the way and they take it all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people already got Steph in them. People already put Steph, in the category. You know what I'm saying? They put him in them conversations. So, and if the Warriors do it again this year,
that's what my money at. My money, like,
you know what I'm saying? So now you know what I'm saying? You gotta put Steph a little higher in the conversation. That'll be his fourth. That'll be his fourth ring.
That'll be his fourth ring. Like,
and Kevin Durant sitting back looking like, damn.
Man, look, Steph. Man, look.
I'm not even gonna lie.
It's a pool party. It's a pool party.
I think, Durant on a ooh. Oh, I thought that bit about to hit that. Durant should never let that shit get to him. If Durant would have stayed with Golden State, just like if Kyrie would have stayed with the Cavs, we would be having different conversations today about these teams. It'd have been definitely would have been a different conversation. Because I think, me personally, I understand why Durant left, but that should have been it right there. Like that to me, that was the perfect destination for him.
That team was if it wasn't for injuries if it wasn't for injuries that last year, that team is how you beat a team. How you beat that team? How do you beat that Warriors team with Kevin Durant, Steph, Clay? You know what I'm saying?
Great.
And then let's say they still get pulled.
You know what I'm saying?
I think they had Poole, or they got Poole the year after or something.
I think he was in the G League, maybe.
Yeah. Let's say you still get that man, and you got that. You got that. That's your starting five: Curry,
Clay, Dre, KD,
and Poole.
Pool party.
That's five right there.
There's one thing I know. When Draymond come down that court with the ball and he play aggressive offense and he score and be productive on offense, the Warriors are unbeatable.
Yeah, you know how he get you. He come down there dribbling and he come down there aggressive. And then when you think he about to go to layup, he turn around and throw a little scoop.
Go pass it to
right there. Right there behind him, right there.
That's exactly what he do. Go pass it to Steph.
Oh yeah, he run down there like I'm about to kill him. I'm about to dunk it. He turn around.
You froze up for a quick second.
I don't know, man.
You screen that froze up for a quick second, man. And Draymond is another one. I know a lot of people like, oh man, Draymond ain't. But you know what I'm saying? Draymond is a huge part of that team. You know what I'm saying? Leadership. You know what I'm saying? Draymond is a big leader. he's the leader on that team. You know what I'm saying? He's the emotional leader, the vocal leader on that team. You know, and when Draymond was out, you know what I'm saying? We saw how much Draymond was missed when he wasn't playing. You know, and and that's the thing. You know, a lot of folks, a lot of players got to understand. You know, sometimes you don't have to be the 30, 40 point player on the team to be a big contributor to the team. You know, it can be all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? The vocal leader, you know what I'm saying? The emotional leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the offense set. You know what I'm saying? All those things, are huge. You know, you don't have to be the 30, 40 point superstar. You know, you can just play your role. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Draymond will give you a triple double with 10 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds.
10.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all seen the all rookie first team? Not to cut you off, Coach. Y'all saw that update on the all rookie?
I had saw it, but I didn't look like I saw it scrolling down. I hadn't really paid attention to it.
They got from the Pistons, they got Cade Cunningham, the Rockets, Jalen Green, the Magic, Franz Wagner, the Raptors, Scotty Barnes, and the Cavs, Evan Mobley. That's your five right there.
The only two to make the playoffs. Well, make the playoffs. The play-in is the playoffs. So,
yeah.
Well, my boy Herbert Jones made it the second. You know what I'm saying? We seen him in the playoffs. You know, we seen how valuable he was to the Pels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He made it. I think. What's his name? Jose should have made it too. However it went down. But I mean,
Grand Theft Alvarado.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm happy about that. Not to cut you off, I'm scrolling down just to check the rest of the stuff. Shit, they say first thing that pop up: will Jabari Smith get drafted #1 overall to Orlando?
No, look, that's what and when we was talking about it, that's what I was trying to bring it in because I was looking at it and I was about to say, now they didn't upgrade it to talking about he might be going #1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fire ass. That's a fire spot.
Orlando.
Out of all the teams that's on here, the top 10 teams, the only team that I can see that I would be excited for them to go to out of them teams that's on there is the Pelicans. But wherever he land at, that's still a dream come true. And he's still gonna do his shit.
They're talking about Dirk can't shoot. Luka, man, shooting on the bones.
Man, I'm not saying. I'm saying, man. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about right now. Because I'm watching it and it's just like, come on, man.
Well, everybody got problems with the Warriors when it comes to your regular game. You got to go in your bag. You can't just go there with your regular bag. You got to have 2-3 bags.
Yeah,
but fuck with you.
Then you got OKC with the second pick. But what everybody not realizing about the Thunder, bro, these dudes have 17 first-round picks over the next 5 years.
Some nigga shit water, man.
They're gonna trade some of them picks. They're gonna fuck up. They're gonna trade some of that shit for a superstar. That's what's gonna happen to them.
Man,
they can do some damage with that.
Ain't nobody going to Oklahoma, man.
Shit, sometimes let me tell you something. The way it works.
Ain't nobody going to the motherfucker.
Listen, the way the NBA work, if you're not a superstar and you ain't got that no trade clause in there, you sign wherever you want. Them people gonna ship you wherever the fuck you gonna go for a first round pick. If you're not like a top name like a Curry, LeBron, like if you got that trade clause in there, to when you got to
yeah,
get permission
but
to
we
trade
talking
me.
about we talking about a superstar, man. Man,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah,
All right, I'm gonna say a star. I say a
Nigga
star.
ain't going to no OKC, man. No man, he ain't going.
I take the super.
Ooh.
I take the soup out of there.
How y'all feel about this? Nah, I don't
Let
know.
Bronny go to OKC. You're gonna see them ticket sales pop up.
Well, Bronny go to
Who
OKC.
coming?
Bronny go to OKC. He gonna pull a Eli Manning, man.
So, how y'all feel about this? I seen this quote out there. They asked Damian Lillard, who he would want to make a championship run with.
I seen that.
How do y'all think them two would match up with each other?
Say the two. The people don't know.
Yeah,
Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We can say
Man,
whatever.
that's a problem. And they keep Middleton.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on, man. They keep Middleton to hold that pressure that he hold, a little bit of pressure he got, and you got somebody like Dame, and you got Giannis. I mean, you probably gonna have to get rid of Drew, but I'll switch Drew and Dame. You know what I'm saying? I'll switch them too. But what else you gonna get for Dame? It's the thing. What you got to give up to get that man? He a free. When he a free agent?
I don't know.
About to tell you.
I don't know. Because Dame had just did a deal a few years ago. So I don't know.
Big money deal. Big money.
But that
I'm about to tell you right now.
I seen that. I'm like,
He signed a 4 year. So he not no free agent till 2025.
Damn.
I'm like, Dame.
So he got 3 years left. Well, 2. If you count next season as 2023, he got 2 years left. Them people be killing me with these commercials, man. God,
How about this? Pelicans make a trade for Damian Lillard. Put him and CJ McCollum back together.
Man, no, man. You know how much the people gonna have to give up? They don't need to do that. That'll be dumb on their part. Because I can tell you right now, they're gonna lose Brandon Ingram. Them people gonna want Ingram. And that's who you need to keep. Be true, be told.
This the thing too, man. A little controversial. Well, not controversial, but this is what everybody talking about too. I don't want to get out of subject, but just talk about it. Man, why all these grown people mad at a kid for his prom date? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a kid, bro. Like, it's a kid, man.
I'm gonna tell you now, whatever my son come home with a white chick, black chick, Hispanic chick, if that man happy and he going to prom with that, they're gonna be the flies over there. I promise you. I'm not about to do, because that's the problem with the world now. Black people want everybody to respect us when it comes to race and stuff, but when stuff like this pop up, everybody be mad. Like how you no, man, that's not how that shit works. You gotta be either you for unity or you're not. You can't get mad at that man because that, and then they automatically talking about that girl parents had a talk with her about the money. Them kids not worried about none of that, man. That's some kids.
All them kids at that school rich.
Right.
Man, that's some kids, man.
Rich.
Now let me ask you a question. Let's keep it 1,000 right quick, right? And I'm gonna talk to Ian. I'm gonna talk to both of you at the same time, right? If you was to find out your daughter was dating LeBron James Jr.'s son, you ain't gonna tell you what you gonna tell your daughter? No, real talk. What you gonna tell your daughter? You gonna be like, yeah, just enjoy your night. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with them. Like, look, if you see morals in this young man, don't play no games with him, because this can be your future. That man can put you on with your talent, whatever you got going on. Like, that's an investment for you, but you gotta act right. Now, I'm not gonna be like, oh, baby girl, make sure you do whatever you say. No, man. But at the end of the day, fuck. I know, man. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. Whenever I would date chicks and I'll bring them around my daddy, when I was coming older, my daddy already tell me, oh, that's not what you want right there. They'd be like, oh yeah, that's the one you want right there. When I was like 17, like old head, like telling me like, nah, I don't know what you need. Oh yeah, that's what you need. Oh man, that girl playing on your top. Or man, you got a good, like, that's part of being a daddy. But they making it seem like, what would y'all do though? Let me get back to you. What would y'all do?
Oh,
y'all daughter.
listen, man. This is Who's to say it's even a man girlfriend? It's a prime date. Like,
but I'm just saying though, like if you find out your daughter was dating, not even dating, going to prom with LeBron James Jr.
I'm letting them.
What would you say your daughter?
Be kids. I'm letting them be kids.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't tell.
I'm letting them be kids.
I'm putting my daughter on game, boy. Don't let that boy not hit nothing.
Come on, black eye. No. You know why I say no? You know why I say no? Because that's putting the wrong image in her head right there. Because all she's gonna be looking at is the money. Man, let them be kids.
No. I'm talking about like curfew and shit like that.
Yeah, let them be kids.
Oh yeah, my daughter, you bring your fucking ass home. You're on the Lambo. What they was in? That ball fire.
That's his car.
That ball looked like he had. Let me go pull that car.
That nigga was blowing. You hear me? Nigga big blowing.
He been doing that.
They showed him. They showed that.
Man, he posted it. He posted it on the story, man.
Wait a minute.
That ball been blowing, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
How old Bronny is, man? 18? Bronny 18?
17. 16, 17. Man, that ball
been blowing, man. Hold on, man. Now y'all talk about my boy like that.
Just like his daddy. Just like Bron.
Say, hold on now, playboy. No, Bron smokes cigars. Boy, don't do my boy. Now you see, you work for them. That's what we talking about.
All them boys.
That's what I mean. LeBron drink red wine and he smoked the finest cigar.
Come on, man.
Y'all starting that fugazi ass shit. Y'all trying to get my man suspended.
Come on, man.
You, boy.
The NBA don't test for marijuana.
Man, you know that.
Hey, now you see E. No, boy, fuck you too, boy. Fuck both y'all trying to get my boy suspended.
No, come on, man. You know Brian did that too, man. I don't know shit. He just, you know what I'm saying? Brian just smart with it.
I don't know, motherfucker. Let me see what that's smoking. I don't see no smoke.
Brian just smart with it, man.
I ain't see no smoke. That boy not smoking on this page. Y'all tripping. That man getting out the car.
Man, you crazy.
No, man.
I ain't seen no smoke.
Look, I don't know what video you looking at. Oh, I can't see it.
Send that to me on Instagram.
I got the
I'm on his page.
No, like they had like he had posted a video like about 2 years ago, like, and like that was the big thing on the internet because they had
that he was at a party. They forced that. They forced me to do that. Yeah, that was I seen that. That's old. That's
old. Big blowing, big puff.
That man was a freshman. He ain't know no better. His daddy got on him. That's when LeBron was in a bubble. That happened the bubble year. That happened the bubble year.
Yeah. So, but you know, but hey, you know, that's the time for us.
And they tagged that. All right, now little model. She a little model.
Yeah, man, they talking about that kid. That's a kitty.
Yeah, man, let them rich kids be rich kids.
So I'm getting off this little girl page because this little girl not posting no little girl pictures. I'm getting the fuck off of there. I don't want no part of it.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, and, you know, shout out to them Hoodats, man.
Come on, man. Come through, man.
Big things going on, man. Big things going on, man. All them LSU boys coming home, man. The boys coming home. So, but you know what I'm saying, we can get the shout outs. Get them shout outs on, man, and we out.
Man, shout out to Trinity Treats. Bring you all the greatest delicious treats in the world. Follow baby girl on Instagram, Trinity_treats with a Z. Follow CB3, young basketball phenom. One day, if the good Lord spares, that's the route that we end up taking. We're gonna be on that draft night. We're gonna have that draft party, and we're gonna turn up. Follow them on Instagram, the real CB3, all together. Shout out to Too Much Cycling, bring you the best bikes in the world, glow in the dark, all that, tires, everything. You know, and like we always say, if you don't want your seat all in your ass and you won't be all uncomfortable while you're cruising, get with us, and we're gonna make sure you're right. The next one, like I said, I always throw the alley-oop to my dog. I'm going to start it off with Dollar's Lemonade, the best lemonade in the world. Again, if you got somebody that got some lemonade, I don't care. You can bust out your Momo recipe. I'm going as far as the pop her recipe out. If she gave it to you, if she wasn't stingy. And I'm putting Dollar Lemonade up against your Momo lemonade. And then if y'all want to act bougie, y'all want to throw them fruits in there, let them know.
You already know what I'm on, man. Stay with it, man. Lemonade, man.
All about that lemonade. So if it ain't Dollar Lemonade or it ain't that lemonade, y'all slacking out here in these streets. Because at the end of the day,
Hey, this is the crazy part. How you knew he was drinking it?
Because I know my dog. That's why I threw the alley-oop. This is what we do. This is what we do. This is what we do.
We support black.
You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to my dog, Macho Trucking. Listen, the first company to tow the new MVP trophies to the coast. They made them thing right there in Gonzales. They loaded them up on 2 different trailers. One going to Larry Bird house so he can sign the trophy, and did that. The other one going to Magic Johnson house, sign. So once they get that signed, them things gonna be ready for when the playoffs ended on a conference night, and we're gonna see those trophies. They might even show my boys on TV hauling it in the stadium. So shout out to Macho Trucking. That's all I got.
/ DJB Truck.
DJB /
Y'all know, man. Shout out Above the Earth. Shout out Above the Earth, man. Follow him on Instagram. New grill always dropping, and it just dropped the kid line. You know what I'm saying, for Papito. So they dropped the Ambition to Excel Kids. So y'all, like I say, man, head over to _Above the Earth on Instagram and put them orders in, man. We steady dropping new gear always. Shout out Dignify Administration. For the women in sports, we support y'all. We here. You know what I'm saying? But I need y'all to head over to Dignify Administration Instagram. The information is on. It should be on the screen. It's on here. It's when the video when the show first started. The information is on here, man. They have a fire event coming up, man, and it's a dialogue for the reproductive justice, man. So it's gonna be a Zoom event. If y'all was here in California, y'all could probably pull up, maybe, I don't know, tap in with Dignify Administration on Instagram, man, and see what it's about, man. Check out the event coming up, man.
Roger that.
Oh my God.
Bingo. And as always, man, shout out the whole FOH brand. You know what I'm saying? And of course, y'all ain't check out the movie yet. Man, y'all go on Tubi and check out the FOH film production movie, Unexpected. Man, y'all go check that out on Tubi. Watch that 5 times in a row. Yeah. Tell your people to tell your people to tell your people. Go watch that on Tubi, man. Y'all support that. Man. And y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow our Facebook page, Instagram page. Stream us on Spotify, iHeartRadio. You know what I'm saying? Check us out, man. And we'll be back with y'all, man. You all Benoit.
Baker, Conflict of Sports.
Say the boot is Eazyana. Conflict of Sports.